investigating this new meta of Gliseah Soulguide countering Warlord, countering the whole meta. Let's get into it. Let's see what happens next. What up, teammate? It's your boy MurderInc here, back with another Raid Shadow Legends video. We're going to be looking at this Sacred Order defense-based legendary here with the new passive here. Whenever an enemy champion tries to put either this champion skill or an ally's skill on cooldowns, places a freeze debuff on that enemy. Also has a 50% chance of denying the cooldown increase effect. The freeze debuff cannot be blocked or resisted. Will not deny cooldown increasing effects from bosses. So I've seen a lot of people talking about this, saying this counters Warlord, the insane new legendary Warlord counter champion. Let's find out together. So first we have to determine, do we need accuracy? Block debuffs has a chance to fear. This does require accuracy. Does terminator for each fear, okay. Also steals a buff if they have a freeze on them. Debuff spread, okay, so ideally, if it's just for the counter, this part doesn't need resistance, or not resistance, accuracy. So we are going to build no accuracy here. For Masteries, I do want to see if Lore of Steel, just kidding. I do want to see if Sniper is going to work. Okay, Sniper is not going to work, just kidding. However, this should work. Increase the chances of placing the stun. What I really want to know is Sniper going to work or increasing the chance of preventing Timeless? 50% chance of denying the cooldown increase skill. In theory, this works. So what are we going to do? Test it the heck out. Not that I'm going to be able to find any results on this. That's kind of just a meme, but boost on buffs. A little bit of that, a little bit of this. Moving on to defense, let's get it. Increase the chance of, actually it's 100% chance, so we don't really need this. I'm going to take it anyways. Rebuilding this champion, we can min-max this later. This isn't going to be the most optimal choice by any means, but this is going to be a nice chance to counterattack when applying the freeze, which of course is going to happen here. And then we want debuff, a little bit of a turn meter boost there is fine. Reducing the cooldown. Will it reduce the cooldown of the passive in case he cycles? Okay, so there's no cooldown. This champion's skills cannot be put on cooldown, so all of these are up for grabs. This champion's going to be immune. If I'm reading this right. This champion's skills, so all of them cannot be put on cooldown. So Warlord cannot lock this champion out. How good is that going to be? To be determined. It doesn't strip buffs. I don't know. We're just going to see. So I'm going to build her with as much speed as I can, and I guess accuracy. Do I have any? Okay. Casual banner there that we have. Let's go for as much accuracy as possible. 32. Anything better than 32? Nope. And 41. That would be better. Thank you. Okay, so we have this. This doesn't really matter. I guess just HP percent reaction. Why not? Plus 12, just so we don't die from like a nuke hegemon or something. And then, so if the skills can't be put on cooldown, that's fine. But hegemon's still going to be a problem. So we should probably look for our fast immunity set, I guess. And we will build accuracy. So I kind of memed on the Masteries, but whatever. So let's go to immunity gear. Hello? Okay, immunity gear, accuracy, one triple speed roll. Okay, we will take that in a second here. Now let's go for accuracy. Speed on this. Do we have anything in immunity gear? We have single roll, double roll, which is nice. We will take the double roll. On top of this, we have, yeah, let's just look like this. I know I have not very bad, but rather bad helmets. So these are the two final pieces I do want to look at here. Helmet and gloves. For helmet, we are looking for speed. Triple speed, which is fine. Triple speed, double speed, double. Another triple speed, but no accuracy. 21 plus 5, 23 plus 7 is probably going to be my best one. And then we have maybe Kaimar has it. Nope. Single speed roll, double speed roll, triple speed roll, but we don't have, you know what, I'll just take the triple. Why not? Okay, so we have that there. Now we're looking for pure speed. Pure speed in a speed set. So we're at 268. Nothing crazy, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I keep telling myself that at least. So who is going to have the good gear on them? 23 plus 5 and a little bit of accuracy is nice. Can we do better? Probably. How will I know that? I won't until I do. Okay, 23 plus 8. That's pretty dang good. Now we are looking for a shield here. My best shield is maybe on Warlord. No, it's not. Arbiter, definitely not. It looks like Rio for some reason has all my best gear. So 343 speed, 480 accuracy, nothing crazy. I probably should have went a little bit better on the masteries here and took something like this and then something like this for additional 10, but overall small potatoes overall. This is the team we have now. Is Rhodos geared at all? Yikes, Rhodos isn't geared at all, but we kind of just want to see how this plays out here. So let's just go ahead and throw some random damage gear on this guy. We have crit damage. Let's just go savage. Bang. Let's go for attack percent here. Savage once again. Bang. I wish you could like have preset gear for certain champions. Wouldn't that be nice? I think it would be pretty nice. Just preset gear for champions. As soon as you hover a champion, do you want to equip this gear? If it's on other champions, are you sure you want to remove from these champions? That would probably be crazy quality of life here. So that's what we're gonna, I hope they do that in the future. It'll be very nice. Plarium, if you're watching, please consider this for the future. I will message you as well, because I am courteous like that. So we're gonna use this. Now we go to this. We're looking for speed and crit rate in cruel gear. Is this going to be it? That is way, no, that's not way too much. That's perfect. No, that is way too much. We can't drop by 10. That's the bait. Now we're just gonna go for attack percent ring here. Bada bing, bada boom. What do we got? What do we got? This one's gonna be fine. Okay, Rhodos number 1 done. Don't worry, this is gonna take forever. I just have one more Rhodos to gear, then we can start this ship. Any Sifi gear? I guess one of them is okay, kind of. Not really fast, but okay overall. Rhodos number 2, are you geared? Kind of. Okay, so we're just gonna do an attack ring. The best we can find in short notice, which is going to be that one. And then we want crit damage gloves once again. Probably the hardest piece. Let me know what you guys think. Is crit damage gloves, are crit damage gloves arguably not the hardest thing to get for people? I would assume yes, just from what I've seen personally. Of course, you guys can give me your input on that, but I do think a lot of players struggle with that crit damage, crit rate glove combination on a lot of accounts. I notice it in takeovers all the time, so I do think it's quite the issue overall. Okay, so this is not enough crit rate. Let's go to attack percent boots here. Look for savage. Any replacements? Let's get rid of crit damage. What do we got? What do we got? Speed. Speed again. Let's get rid of speed now because we can sacrifice some speed, right? Right. And now our options open up significantly. 19% is going to be enough. 107 we overcap, but we don't care. So this is going to be the 2 builds we're going to be using. Now let's go and hunt some warlords, shall we? Let's see what we got. Hopefully enough people have warlords on their defense. That would be nice. The heck is this? Plarium? Oh no, I'm in. Just kidding. Testing all of you. Testing all of you can confirm. Okay, we have a warlord here. We also have a hegemon. This is why I did what I did. Okay, so we have this, not this Sifi. I know, MurderInc must be nice to say not this Sifi. I get it. Relax, relax. Okay, we're using this Siphi for sure. Her aura can stay, it doesn't really matter. We're using, wait, what does this aura do? 60, 80, Siphi's still better. Don't blame the player, blame the game. So let's see how viable this strategy is in fact. Okay, so what happened here? So I'm going to find out quickly what happened here, I guess. I didn't even see if he got frozen. Okay, let's just use this. Okay, we froze 2 of them. Not bad, not bad. He got locked out. Extra turn, whatever. Let's just use that. Counterattack. He didn't get locked out. He has no resistance, so the passive worked for him. This is going to be an iffy strategy. Why is it going to be iffy? For multiple reasons. Resistance, Paimar is going to be a lot better regardless. She already had resistance on top of it, so I don't know if it passed. I have to run the next one in 1x speed for sure. So we're going to use this. Okay, that one resisted. This one, I guess, got the passive block on it. So decently high chance of happening. But like I said before, this isn't going to be the most ideal team to run. Yes, you don't need resistance here. It will freeze the Warlord, or it should freeze the Warlord at least. Let's try this with player 1928. See what this guy's got up his sleeve here. So, Warlord hunting begins again. 1x speed. Okay, so it said all of them had their cooldowns lowered here. So we're going to find out what the real deal is going to be. Okay, so he definitely had his. We're going to go A1 here, decrease cooldown. Nice, we are on 1x speed just so I can make sure I'm seeing everything. So Warlord was frozen. He didn't get another turn to shield the team. That's strong for sure. Don't get me wrong. That is 100% strong. Now we got the freeze. Can't freeze. She dies because of that. Okay, let's go ahead and revive this champion. She's going to get another turn. No, she's not. Okay, so the passive didn't work here, which against a really good platinum reset team, this isn't going to fly at all. Not even a little bit. So now he's going to use this. He's just going to kill everybody. Okay, so let's see if I can fight them again. Have the passive work. So you never want this. This is why this champion is not a counter. I mean, it is a counter technically, but this isn't going to be meta changing. This is what I kind of figured before I tested it, but I'm glad I'm doing this live for all of you now. So if this doesn't work, her passive here, let's watch it again. Okay, I believe it didn't work again. So he's frozen, all is well, frozen whatever. He can't be CC'd. I mean, Leorius is good for this specific case, I guess. Okay, we're gonna place block debuffs on my champion. We're gonna smack these guys. Debuff blocked, whatever. She dies once again. We could expect that. But the thing is, the passive did not work. It simply did not work on the champions we wanted it to work on. We can't CC that guy. We can only CC Arbiter or Hegemon here. He's going to counterattack there. He's going to one-shot the team. Okay, so this team, like I said, if I ran a Resistance Kymar instead, my Rotos gets to A3, one-shots his Leorius, gets another turn, hits Warlord. The next Rotos, same thing. A3's Warlord, A2's Arbiter, probably kills her. Maybe she revives, Kymar resets the cooldown. I get to do it all over again. Is this going to be meta-changing? Not necessarily. Maybe for some teams, not all teams by any means. Now we can try this team. Looks like there's player... I wonder if Plarium added these. Because I've never seen these people before. Player whatever, they just happen to have Warlord in when there's a champion that supposedly counters Warlord. Okay, we're going to apply block debuffs here. Resisted on 2. See, I'm not seeing any indication of her passive going off. Maybe the passive did proc for this guy because it didn't say resisted there. So I think that's what happened. So once again, if it works like this, it's good. If it doesn't, it's really not that good. So I think overall the consensus is pretty clear even from this very brief and short, I guess, what is this? Showcase of champions here, that I get it. but this is one of those, I get what you're trying to do, but wouldn't call it meta, wouldn't call it game-changing by any means here. This is going to be a slow win. Once again, Resistance Kymar. If you don't have a Kymar and you pull this champion, hey, you can use this. I really wouldn't recommend trying to do some type of RNG offense team. It's really risky. Maybe people can figure out a defense from that. That would be pretty cool. Why you would do that, I'm not sure, because Warlord on offense is kind of a dead meme. I mean, it's hard for me to say. I don't use it. I know it is a thing. It can be used, but I don't see the benefit in it at all. Blocking cooldowns against the defense team, you make them slower. You can reduce the turn meter of them, lower if they have reaction gear, which they're going to have reaction gear in high arena levels. It's just a mess in my opinion, because that's going to increase their reaction uptime overall. And now we have this stone skin set, which can be a problem. So all in all, I don't want to say case closed, this is solved, but Gliseah, that's her name, right? Gliseah, asking for a friend. Refresh again. Let's find a Warlord team right here. Is her name Gliseah? Okay, so we have Gliseah here, Soulgide. Is she the counter to Warlord? Not really. On paper she is, but in practicality, there are much better options here. Like a team like this. Okay, so this is Scratch's team. Another YouTuber, you guys definitely know who that is. So this is why this champion isn't going to be as ideal. I'm going to show you right here. Okay, he's going to go. The passive worked, I believe, on this guy right here. So now we're going to add block buffs, freeze everybody, whatever. Do this. Okay, so this one got locked out here. So now what do we do? We're going to start hitting Ursuga. Getting Ursuga as low as possible. We can go for the weaken chance, not that it really matters. So we're going to go ahead A1 here. We're going to do this. Debuff spread is not going to apply, of course. Okay, so for some reason, it didn't say, I mean, maybe I was looking at it wrong, but I'm pretty sure she blocked this. And for some reason, it's not blocked. Let's just go ahead and play this through really quick. We did get an extra turn, that was nice. Even if we kill, he's going to get revived by Duchess here. So we don't care about that too much. Let's try to do some damage here. With Ursuga, it's of course much harder. This is going to happen. So yeah, if we have Resistance Kymar here, we get double A2, like I said. Then we reset the cooldowns, double A2 again. A team like this doesn't survive. That's why it's among the meta teams right now in Platinum Arena for like the most consistent offense. So now we have double ally protect, I believe. Yeah, double. Okay, so we're going to do negative damage here. To be expected. Once again, the cooldown's up at a suboptimal time because it wasn't reset and refreshed by a Kymar here. So this team is going to be, no matter how you look at it, much more inefficient. Granted, I'm not fighting some random gold 4 team, but this is good because my champions aren't geared for some random team. It is geared for a team like Scratch's defense. So this is a pretty good indicator that this is working how I thought it was going to work. So let's slowly work on. Okay, so actually the left one said something interesting here. It said increase in red text. I'm not really sure what that means, but let's find out. Let's boost the turn meter. Let's see what this Rhodos has to do. No, okay, so the passive didn't work. It does have a 50-50 chance of working, and it did not. So with that being said, like I said, stall teams like this would get better if you decided to use Gliseah instead of the normal strategy of Resistance Kymar. Outside of that, she's not bad. Listen, if you're not pushing high platinum content, she's going to do the job for you. She's going to be fine. We don't want to wake her up just yet. Let's go ahead for the A2. Not going to kill, of course. Ally protect. Yeah, so this is going to take significantly longer than it would have if... Yeah, I mean, we can just put this on auto now. We get some freezes in. We do a little bit of that. No, we don't want to target you. I want to target this lad. So once again, I don't think that worked at all. Her passive, having the 50% chance. I didn't look if it can only happen once per round. I don't think that's the case here. But just in case it is, I don't want to speak because I don't know for sure. But we can put this on auto. Of course, the team's a lot slower because I've been talking the whole time, but overall, this team's going to be much slower than a typical team, no matter how you look at it. And maybe, I don't know, can double Rotos beat a team like this just with A1s? Is Rotos still that strong? Let's see. I don't know if they have enough damage to kill me, but can they out-survive me is the question. Okay, we want to be hitting this guy. Just let him lock out our cooldowns. Okay, he's really squishy. So we are going to win. I mean, it's really easy to have 100% win rate on offense. Defense is more about RNGing a long team like this, but overall, Gliseah, I don't know. I'm not sold on it. I don't think any of you should be sold on it. Pretty much from what I just showed you here, she's not incredible. She's much better. You have a higher odd and higher chance, not higher. Well, you do have higher odds. Higher chance of it working, but I don't know. She's not going to change the meta at all. Now, with that being said, if you guys saw something that I didn't see, definitely flag it in the comments. Let me know below for sure. And if I didn't mention it, this is of course from the test server, quite obviously, but so let me know in the comments if you saw something that I didn't already see here, how this can work, maybe something I missed. It's very possible. So with that being said, as always guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this content, smash that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future uploads, and I will see you all in the next video.